Welcome back to Glossop Wild Camping, everyone. Really great to see you. Very excited about the chance of being able to come out for another camp tonight. So tonight we are hopefully heading for a place called Higher Shelf Stones, which isn't far from when I stayed at Shelf Benches. It's just basically higher up than that. Now the only issue I've got at the moment is we've got a lot of cloud around. It's quite moist and muggy in the air, and I can see from here already that even Shelf Benches seems to be in the cloud. So unfortunately Higher Shelf Stones will be probably clagged out. I think I'm going to persist though and camp up there because it is set to clear overnight. I'll see what it's like when I get up there. I'm not sure I want to camp up when there's no view at all. It might be worth camping just below the cloud layer, so at least I've got some kind of a view of the city lights tonight. Sorry about the wind, I hope you can still hear me okay. If not, I'll narrate over it. First tragedy of the day has happened. That's about the camera. The SD card I've just had, which I've used every time for at least a couple of years now, it's decided not to work. It says error. That's a 64 gig card. Thankfully I've got my drone with me, which has got a smaller 16 gig card in it, so I'm going to have to use that, but it might be limiting the footage right down to maybe 20 minutes or so. If so, okay, it'll just be a shorter video, but that's fine. Still, it's better to have a video than no video. So I'm not going to talk too much, and I'm not going to waste footage. I'm just going to talk to you and show you scenes as and when there's something to say or see. Anyway, see you along the route at various points, I'm sure. As you can see, the cloud layer is literally just above where I camped on Shelf Benches up there, and where I'm heading to on Higher Shelf Stones is going to be at least another 100 meters higher than that, so I'll be well into the cloud layer. So we'll see what we do. I might have to make a decision on this. I want to be able to see something tonight, so I might actually camp on Shelf Benches tonight, and then see if I've got time in the morning to go up to the top and see what Higher Shelf Stones is all about. So it's a bit of a wait and see, this one. Well, I've reached Lower Shelf Stones, and as you can see there's nothing to see. It's just clag and more clag, and the only reason I've got here is because basically there's quite a clear path. I lost it at one point, but I've been using the OS app, and I'm basically navigating using a combination of the path and that. So I'm heading in the right direction. I can just about see through the fog. There's a hill there. I assume that must be a Higher Shelf Stone, so I'll proceed up to the top and see if I can find a pitch out of the wind. It's quite windy, so we'll need to have a little recce and think about the best place to pitch. So I've decided, yeah, I'm not going to be able to see anything probably tonight, but I'm hoping tomorrow morning it will clear. Plus I've got another destination to go to on the way back tomorrow, which is called Ferny Hole, which is a natural cave. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully I don't run out of film. If so, I'll just change over to my mobile phone, unless I can suss out how to get that memory card working again. Challenges, eh? Challenges. Well, just come off the top of higher shelf stones there. Very windy, and it's got a lot of moisture in the air as well, so it's quite cold actually, blowing that moisture at you. Anyway, you might be able to see some of the rocks there through the mist. I'm having a bit of a recce round here, trying to find a flat spot, and I think I'm going to go here. This looks, it's about the flattest spot I can find, and it's out of the wind. So let's pitch up and see how this stacks up. All pitched up. There's a bit of wind around, but I'm definitely out of the worst of it here, so I'm pleased with that. So darkness is falling now. The sun has gone down. In fact, the time is just approaching 9:10. So yeah, it's still clagged out, as you can see. So probably won't be reporting anything else tonight. I might have a couple of words in the tent, but again, with the pressure of the card running out of memory, because it's a lot smaller, this card, it's going to be limited. It is a little bit of frustration there, but we make do with what we have. Still, it's nice to be here. It's nice and quiet. It's away from everywhere, and hopefully the cloud will clear and the morning will hopefully give us some nice views. Got something a bit special tonight. This is my own homemade Thai red curry. Oh yes, very nice. We're having this lovely Middle Eastern inspired flavoured rice with it, and then I've got some more Spanish tapas to have if needed. I've also got some pecan nuts, and also I've got a little bit of chocolate, orange and almond. So yes, quite well equipped this time, quite well equipped. I've got plenty of water, so I've got brews, I've got coffees, I've got vanilla rooibos tea, all the mod cons. We are in a cloud, literally in a cloud. I'm dead chuffed with this position though, because I just climbed up a little bit up the hill there, up the bank, and I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind is obviously really howling up at the top there. So it looks like a good spot, as long as it doesn't change direction. There's a little bit of wind here, but nothing major at all. Oh, I just realised one of my guys hasn't been pinned out. Right, I need to address that right now. Morning. Well, yeah, forgive me if I don't open my eyes. It's probably best you don't see that. It's been quite a quiet night. The wind dropped to nothing at one point, and the temperature went up. I've had to take off my fleece, so I'm just sleeping in my t-shirt at the moment. In a minute I'll have a look out and see if it's still clagged up. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't think it's going to clear until probably late morning, so I'll report back in a minute when I get a brew on. Okay, what do we got? Clag? Oh, wow, it's cleared. Oh, it's clearing. I've got a nice inversion there. This is looking alright, isn't it? There's still a lot of moisture in the air, but wow, look at that. Look at that inversion over there. Look at those rocks over in the distance. Amazing. Wow. Can't complain at that. I think that's Glossop down in the valley again, and then Manchester over in the distance. Kind of lost my bearings a little bit on this route. It's not, when I was looking at the OS map, what I thought would be right was left, and threw me a little bit, but wow, that is nice. Time for a brew. That's where I was. As always, we leave no trace. Very important to take everything home, guys. There's a couple of little bits of litter around here, which unfortunately I haven't got the room to put in my bag. A pot noodle and a bottle. But it's, I just don't understand, it's not difficult to take your own home with you. Just bring another bag. Dear me, people. It's turned into a beautiful morning. The time is now 9:15. So I'm going to make my way back over towards the top there, and not far from here there is a plane wreck, a B-29 bomber apparently, so I'm going to have a look at that, seeing as I'm so close to it, before making my way back. We'll be going back down probably over the tops there, and we'll go past those rocks, which I think is lower shelf stones, and we're going to call in at Ferny Hole, and hopefully the camera will not run out of memory. If so, I'll just change to the phone. Won't be as good quality, but still it's worth documenting a cave in the middle of the countryside, I think. Well, here we are, the B-29 overexposed crash site, and there's actually quite a bit left of this. It's actually a bit more impressive than the last wreck I saw. Again, it's tragic that men will have lost their lives here. If I get any information, I can put that up into the description. But boy, there's quite a lot to look at here. Just seen a couple of engine blocks. There's another one over there, but there's a guy sitting there at the moment, so quite a lot of folk about this morning. There's some landing gear there. Tell it, it's a big old plane, this. Big old plane. landing gear there. Wow. There's bits of the tyre left there. Look at that. Wow. It's always nice to see when folk remember the dead pilots here. It's only right, isn't it? There's a chapter tin over there, there's another engine block, I'll have a look at that in a minute. But boy, yeah, there's quite a lot going on here. Spread over quite a wide area. There's all sorts of bits, I don't think I'm going to be able to film everything. Again, limited. Might get a drone flight in just to take this in a bit more. More stuff over here. Okay, looks like hopefully I found it. This is definitely a very small cave, but I think it's a little cave nonetheless. Ooh. Ooh. Don't know how far it goes down. It's a bit treacherous here, it's quite a drop. There's not much to it, so maybe this isn't, but maybe this is all it is, I don't know. I'm in the area anyway, it was very difficult to try and find it on the map. Oh, it goes down there. I don't know if I can get down there though. Oof. Oh yeah. This is interesting, isn't it? I'm a bit of a big lad though, not easy for me to squeeze down here, but I'm going to try. Looks like that might be the end of it anyway, but I'll try and get in. Ugh. Quite a squeeze. Yeah. Right. Very interesting. Oh, I don't know how far this goes down, but it's quite twisty and turny. Pretty impressive. That looks like the bottom. Yeah, this doesn't go anywhere, does it? No. I think we've hit the limit, but still very interesting. Very interesting. Cool. Ferny hole. So I'll get a shot of it on the outside just to remember where it is. Very cool. So basically, just to try and remember where this is, walking up from shelf benches, you go up and over shelf benches, and eventually you carry on sort of fairly straight on. You can see that fence in the distance there, there's a stile. So from that stile, you're not far from it, 100 metres maybe. And what you're looking for, what I'm looking for, what whoever is going to come and see it is going to look for. There's Dog Rock. And we're looking for this outcrop here. This is where it all is. Sorry, I zoomed in then. So, with my bag down there, that's where the hole is. There's another little hole I'm going to investigate in a second. I've just been down what I think is the main one, which is basically, just climb down to it and show you. So that's the main one there. I've just been down that. Oh yes. And then there's another one I want to have a quick look at, which might be nothing. That's this one here. So I'll go in and have a quick look. So that was a pig getting into this one. Doesn't really go anywhere. There's a small couple of little passages, but they come to dead ends, both of them. So yeah, definitely worth a look though. Pretty cool. I think I'll have a little scooch about this place. Make sure there's no other little holes. I mean, there's all sorts of rocks around here. So I don't know if there's any more little passages. It's like quite a lot of holes into the ground, but a lot of them too small to crawl into. So, oh, that was awesome though. So cool. So cool. Not sure how well this is coming out on camera, but that's Manchester, nice and clear. Zoom back to where we are. So actually we've come via Ferny Hole, and now I'm at the top of Shelf Benches where I was camped before. So it's nice. It's not quite a circular, I guess but it's coming back a slightly different way. So whether you class that as a circular, I don't know. It took a long time trying to find Ferny Hole. Basically, it was a map I found online that shows where it is and where you are in reference to it, and I didn't know what to expect because I couldn't find any photos of it online or any real accurate descriptions. But hopefully I've marked where it is now, so maybe useful to some people. So yep, I'm going to drop off Shelf Benches, basically get back onto the path. Takes us past Mossley Farm, past Shire Hill, back into Old Glossop, and eventually I'll get back to the office. Hopefully I'll be able to get this edited and uploaded. If I don't see you between now and then, in case I run out of memory, which I'm sorry I keep going on about ad nauseum, then I'll say thank you so much for watching. Please tune in next time. I'm hopefully going to go on a camp with my friend Tim again. We're thinking Crome Hill near Buxton, so watch out for that one. Right, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, please do comment. I love having a conversation with you all. Take great care and see you soon.